Good evening folks, and welcome, and we're on the VHF 70 made by Bush. This is another radio from our friend Lawrence, who's brought this one to me to be done. I did actually do a video earlier, but I ran out of space on the camcorder, so I didn't do a video. I was going to, but I ran out of space. I've just been on and freed everything up now. Right, what I've actually done, I've replaced the rectifier because I got smoking of by the yellow flash when I put it on the variac earlier. It's still on the variac, but when I put it on earlier, as I ramped up the voltage, I got very little in the way of DC, and the old rectifier isn't making any DC, and I got a bit of smoke and a flash. Anyway, so what I've done, didn't get banging, funny enough. What I've done, I've put a new rectifier in. It's a UY85 because it's series strung. It's series heaters on this. It's what the Americans call series strung. Anyway, so I've replaced the UL84 with a new one, and it is a new one. Although there's no number on, but it is a new one. I remember getting it. And I've replaced the, what is it? UCH81. I've replaced that. I was still getting nothing. So I've replaced one of the UF89s. And I'm now getting something on all bands. So the radio is actually waking up. I've got to do some wiring in here because the dial lamps need rewiring. And there's a wire down there coming up to a capacitor. And the insulation's come off that pretty much. So that needs to be done as well. But what we'll do, I'll turn it on and you'll see the voltage go up. It's we're giving it full power now, giving it full AC. And you'll see the voltage go up. It warms up not bad, it's pretty quick. And the FM's even alive on this, they're usually dead. But to forget this here, I can use this as the aerial, because I'm using the meter to obviously to monitor things. Yeah, look at that. Voltage is going up. You can see it as I see it. All the valves are lit. 247, 240. I'd say that'd be about right. So if I touch the aerial, we're not getting very much.
Call out the PCA and or police if nothing was done about the noise. I am not talking to you.
Let's turn the volume up a bit. Now that's full up. And
I know it seemed unimportant to you. reassurance while I'm calling you.
Howling to mind the savage.
Go to AM. It's just there we go, medium wave.
Initially offered, she didn't like it. She didn't like the meaning behind it anyway, so.
But I still sing that tackle more when Lineker's gone. Spain sack and a Julian Lopez. So I went to the common just to ease my pain.
There we go. Well, I'll leave it tuned to a station. There we go. See, if I leave it tuned to a station, at least there's a good chance it'll come on the station when I turn it back on. See if all these are warm. Oh, this should all be nice and warm. Yep. Yep, this one here is definitely knackered. If I replace this, see, look, if I turn it off, put this other one in, there's nothing there. Or at least it fucking wasn't before, so we'll see if it makes a liar out of me. Pop this one in. Oops. Oh, I've got troubles. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. I know that audio valve was probably okay as well, but I'll put a new one in, so. See what I mean? Oh! Right, well, I think that's faulty because it just sort of blipped on, didn't it, and it shouldn't have done. So let's put this other one in and see. Oh. Oh, I've got worries, oh. I've got some wiring to do in this. I don't want to run it too long with it as it is because safe it is definitely is not. There. So everything's eating up quick, evenly there.
Cannot be used have been strengthened. We're committed to keeping your information safe and being clear about how it is used. You
And
can
let's
choose
see.
whether your confidential patient information or any just matters. This has been brought to you in association with the Information Commissioner's Office.
There we go. We'll switch to the clean. Anyway, that's it, folks. It's alive. I'm pretty sure that Lawrence is going to be very happy. I was on the phone to him earlier and I told him that the prognosis didn't look good earlier. But what I want to do, I'm going to end the video here because I want to look at the voltages. Just in the manual, you don't want to watch me read the manual. I just want to see the voltages here to see if they're correct. I know what they should be on the meter, so I'm just going to check that now. I'll be back in a bit with part 3 of this one, I think, because I think this is part 2 because I've got another one ready to upload. Right, I've put it back on again because I want to check the voltage on C48 which is here, and it should be 100. Should be 100. Should be 100 and so. Should be 175 volts. Is it? Yeah, 175 it should be. And that's 196. Let's turn that off a minute. I mean, that's close enough for now. I mean, that's close enough for now. I mean, I can live with that for now. But what I want to do, I want to measure the other capacitor. It should have 220 on it. The other side, which is C54, and we want to see 220 on that side. So we'll go for it. Power up again. See, I'm doing this like this. The reason why is because it's a live chassis. And I'm not taking chances, folks. I'm sorry, but that's the way it goes. Well, we're a bit low there. We're actually quite low there. 168. Let's turn that off before I get a bloody copyright strike. 168. Let me just check my fucking shirt keeps going up. Let me just check my C54. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on, I looked at the wrong one. C54. C48 I want to look at. And that should have one. That should have 175 on it. And let's see what we actually did have. Let's see. See, that's a new rectifier, so I can't see why it'd be weak. Let's just turn the volume down. Right, 169, 168. Right, so that should be 175, but we're okay. So we're okay there, so I'm happy with that. So far, anyway. Now let's just double check this one. Oh, hang on, wrong switch. This one I want to see. This one it's saying it should be 220. But it could be being pulled down as well, so it will be checked. 195, so we're 25 volts low. Because we're at 195 volts. So we're 25 volts low. So that's not a problem, that, folks. That's basically, I'll have to go through. I've got quite a bit to do on this before, you know, I'm going to be happy with it. I know the rectifier's okay, it's a new one. And I'm not popping the old one in because it caused smoke, so I think there's a short in it. It obviously caused smoke because with the new rectifier in it, radio comes on. And it wasn't even on this long with the old recce in it. anyway, we're on now, so basically I need to check and find out why we are a bit low on the voltage. So I'll disconnect that from the variac, and I'll get my tea, and after my tea we will resume this and get this sorted. I mean, he's not in a rush for this to be done because he's got other things planned, so he's not in a rush. But even so, I like to get things out. As Simon and Garfunkel said in the song, keep the customer satisfied. So, I like to keep people satisfied. Anyway, if people are paying me, then, they get all my attention. Anyway, and that's it. We're pretty sorted. We have got it playing. It's not playing correctly, but we are at least playing now, which we were earlier. So we are at least getting something now. The other thing is, it could be those bulbs that are pulling it down. I can't see them pulling 25 volts down, like 5 volts maybe, because they're the wrong ones. But I'm going to look into it. I'm going to find out. What I'll do, I'll follow the orange wire from the capacitor. I know the capacitor's okay because I've tested the smoother and the reservoir. Both of them are okay. They're working fine, no problem. So they can stay, and they're pretty much bang on value. I think they're 6 microfarad each over slightly. So that'll do. So they can stay in, but there are some cunt capacitors in there. So I will be replacing some capacitors, and we'll get it sorted hopefully. And because it is a nice little radio, and I imagine it's going to be quite a capable one as well, given that it's got a decent valve complement. It's anyway. It's got like 7 valves in it, including the rectifier. Anyway, that's pretty impressive. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. More to come later.